Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel 4 part 77. In the previous video, we finished up our adventures in Leaves and now we're going to explore Erebonian again before going to Muse's big meeting with everyone. Got many different places we can go to. Guess we'll start with the freaking highway, man. Take me to the naval fortress. What's going on over here? Any monsters? Please, I'm begging and pleading for a monster to fight. I mean, not in this video. I don't want to do any combat in this video. I did set up Sarah before starting to record. I guess we maybe make use of Valhalla's ridiculous 14% flat evasion it gives you to do like an evasive, serious thing with her. Randy is still in the party just because A, he's Randy, B, he's set up, and C, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but he's Randy, and Tio's Tio. And then you guys, I haven't set Duvally up, maybe one of these days. We should definitely change you back to something that's not garbage. You get Holy Breath for free with that? Yeah, sure. Since you have to be in the party, you can just serve to like switch in and Holy Breath maybe. If needed. She's a woman in a maid's uniform with hair the color of lavender. You see anyone like that? The smallest thing could be a huge help. Back off, Jack. Ain't no maids around here. Except for the ones in my magazines. What kind of place do you think this is anyway? Go on, get out of here. I'm begging you, man. I've been looking so long I'm already grasping at straws. Haven't you heard anything? Even a rumor? Come on, man, get it together. I hate to see your grown man cry. If it's a maid you're looking for, wouldn't you be better off asking around in town? I thought so too, but Ortis is an easy place to get into right now. They don't let any old traveler come waltzing in anymore. They actually threw me out. Can you believe it? Yes. Well, you could have, you know, at least pretended you didn't believe it. Picking up the search close by was the best I could do. After getting kicked out of a city, you thought you'd try your luck at a fortress. Maid hunter, no, a civilian like you has no business wandering around here. Now hit the road. Is that Anton? Wow, he's even asking around way out here. You gotta admire his tenacity. I can't imagine Sharon being in a place like this, though. Fool. No trace of Sharon here either. I refuse to lose heart. Sharon might be feeling sad and alone right now, but I can't give up. I was following me on my way back from training. I have to get down from the tank to shoo him off. What a pain. If it escalates any further, I'll have to bring him in. We should just give it a rest already. Don't you dare bring Anton in. Your puny naval fortress can't contain him anyway? Anything down here? Nope. Okay. Hey boss, you can install the ladder down to the pit of nothing? Yep, got it all shiny and polished so that you can go down there and look at the flowers, I guess. I don't really know what that serves. Because I mean, I guess in theory this opens up, maybe. I mean, you could store stuff there, but the storage is outside of the, oh my god. All of Raquel, Rest Lodge, all of Ulster, or most of Ulster. All of Aaron Village. All of Milsante. Oh yeah, there's this trial chest. Altina, Muse, Tita, and Elisa. That'll be a later video. I don't know, where do we want to start? Let's keep doing the byroads for now. Why are there so many damn people in here? Welcome to Nosa Rest Lodge. So I'd help out with things here in exchange for food and board. Our travel expenses ran out before we could make it home, you see. I was just about at my wits' end before Edo came and lent me a lifeline out. I see, so that's how it is. You guys are really going through some tough times, huh? Maybe, but at least I get to work with my family again. I'm so grateful to Edo, I don't know how I can repay her. But, you can bet I'll pull out all the stops trying. Well, to be fair, shouldn't she be paying you? On a side note, the vegetables they use in the meals here are some of the best I've ever tasted. I asked Edda, and apparently she harvests them from her own family's, very own farms. I may not know my way around a field or two, but I've never been able to grow veggies like hers. Maybe we can talk cultivation methods later. That'd be fun. There have been a lot more shady characters up at the mines lately. Plus, we've been working flat out, no days off, hardly any time for ourselves. Can't be good for our health, but what can you do? I just hope the war finishes soon so we can ease up on our workload. See, I'm glad Bridget's doing alright. Yeah, I wish I could say the same for Alan. Still, I got some good intel on the whole thing though, so that's something. Speaking of which, you hear any interesting rumors lately at all? I might have. I could share some of them with you if you would only do a little something for me. Absolutely, anything you want. What you need, a private photo shoot? I can't believe your interviewee. I can bring out your interview like you wouldn't believe. Is that a yes? Oh, wonderful. I was just heading to my family's estate to water the plants and I could use some extra help. Oh, is that all? Well, I guess I could make some good shots too. Not for photography, Rex would only ever have one thing on his mind, but still, Edel and Rex together, huh? Seems like they were just exchanging intel, but maybe there's something there. Okay, game, we have to talk about this.
Let's go!
Just because two characters talk one-on-one for 5 seconds doesn't mean they have to get married. You're very guilty of doing this. As a series, alright? Just, it's not really any one character in particular that needs a talking to, but somebody needs to get the message. Just because two characters talk doesn't mean you have to fucking instantly be like, yep, they're getting married, 100%. I mean, I know what happens every time, but like, come on. My, you certainly made yourself busy in leaves. Wonderful work for you and Elise, Tio, and all the others locked away in the main campus. Thanks. Sounds like you've heard all the details already. News travels fast among Thor's alumni. Speaking of which, you should know that the Imperial Defense Forces increased their surveillance. Be careful now. I thought that said slightly warm. I was like, what? Why is it only slightly warm? I've been swapping info with Edel on and off for a while now. She never drops her guard. It's my dream to take a heart-stoppingly risque photo of her that conveys the harsh realities of war, but... What? What? Hey girl, what if you just fucking took off your top and we could have a photo shoot that portrays the harsh realities of war? What? You might want to reconsider that particular combination, Rex. I mean, the only way you could tie that into the harsh realities of war would be like, oh man, you have to sell nude photos of yourself because it's the only job available because the war's so hard, which is like too depressing to be horny. Let's see, is there anything else you'd like to order? I think I'm good. No, wait, I could use a snack to go with it. Something that packs a real punch. Know what I mean? Yes, of course, except for the part where I don't. Something that packs a punch. What does that even mean? How about a steak, maybe? Heck no, it's way over my budget. Besides, it's hardly a snack anyway. Right, silly me. We do have a large hamburger combo, maybe? Hey, that sounds great. I'll take it. A large hamburger combo. Yep, that's a perfect snack. So a combo meal counts as a snack? I'd better write this down. Okay, at least they acknowledge that it is not a snack. I went to Raquel to sort out the mine supplies. I gotta tell you, it's a nice change of pace getting out of town. I even got to take a drive for the first time in a while. I found myself with some spare time, but you know what they say, the devil finds work for idle hands. Long story short, I blew all my money at the casino. My mom's never gonna let me live this down. Also, my landlord's never gonna let me live it down, because I can't live there anymore, because I got no money. As if these soldiers weren't hounding my ass enough. I thought I was due for a lucky break. Man, look at me now. Are they upstairs? Are they outside? Oh, there's the family. Or the kid, at least. Hey, kitty, you gotta stop causing trouble. Can't even remember. Oh, yeah, because that was the wife down there doing the waitressing. Can't even remember how many times you've gotten lost in the last couple days. I'm sorry. I just thought there's so many places that look ripe for adventure. Hey, why don't you come play with me, Grandpa? You too, Gabe. Come on. Arf? Gabriel, don't tell me you're only on the side. Whenever I get lost, Grandpa and Gabe always come find me. We're besties now. I didn't mean to almost chop you in half, old man. My, what an energetic little kid we got here. Leave him to his old antics might not be the best idea, huh? Okay, but just until sunset, alright? Woof. I'm a dog? Look at me, can't resist against the pure goodwill of a child, I guess.
My turn!
Yes.
Anything around here? Now, was this just talking to those guys? Because I think it said one of the roads was new. And I think it was this one? I think those are just sheep. I'm pretty sure I'm getting baited by sheep. But we can check. It is sheep. Perish. Wow, really? God, why is this thing so fucking scary looking? Look at this. Why is it like a little demon monster? This is really when it opens his mouth and you got the little, like, tongue hanging out. It doesn't look so bad there. I don't know, man. I think it's a little evil. They're in the process of transforming into the creepy sheepies of doom. They're horrible yellow eyes. The mayor is always urging us to support the war effort. He came and held Granny's hands and looked in her eyes as they spoke. Maybe we should be more proactive if we care about the prince. Chicken, please. Oscar's been drafted into the army as a military engineer, so I'm looking after the workshop instead. I'm glad he trusts me enough to leave me in charge. I'd hate for this to be the last time we see each other, though. I mean, there's so much more I want to learn from him. Anybody need these slots upgraded? Let's wait for now. Kinda looking. Sell anything? Got what's something else I want to look at? Yeah, master quartz. Nothing there. Alrighty. I was just a new apprentice. Casco would stay up late teaching me the trade. I haven't had the chance to repay him yet. Can you imagine a father just calmly heading off to war without a word to his daughter? A draft card arrived from my father, but he just headed straight to the bar like nothing happened. I was hoping that it would push us to talk before he left, you know? Taking your time to open up a bit. Did we ever read the last Imperial Chronicle? Yeah, we read this one. Let's go ahead and read this one, I suppose. First, we gotta water up. After delays and some other hiccups, the second West Emirian Trade Conference is finally about to happen. VAPs are beginning to gather in Heimdall for the conference, where they will work together to improve international affairs. The representative attending for Remy Ferry will be its Prime Minister in place of Prince Albert. Duke Dunan, the nephew of Liberal's Queen Alicia, will be joining as the kingdom's representative. The conference will also be joined by representatives from Le Mans and Ohrid for the first time. Chancellor Osborne and Governor General Rufus will represent Erebonian, while Prince Cedric will speak for the Imperial family. As mentioned in a previous publication, Calvert will not be in attendance. Chancellor Osborne said that this conference will be an opportunity to strengthen the ties between those involved in Operation Jormungand. The conference will be split into two parts. The first will be focused on drafting common policies for dealing with Calvert, and the second on promoting cooperation between allied regions. There is no doubt that one of Chancellor Osborne's goals is to devise an agreement that will weaken Calvert through diplomatic and economic means. Armored divisions deployed. Preparations for Operation Jormungand are proceeding smoothly, and within a matter of days, 7 of our armored divisions are to reach the front line in Calvert. The 8th Division is moving out towards the Remy-Feria-Calvert-Ohrid border. The 16th Division is to join the 1st in the Liberal neutral zone where training maneuvers are in progress. Hijacked airship. The other morning, an airship en route from Rohr to Ordis went missing. The cause was a hijacking by a Jaeger group. Within a few hours, the incident was resolved by the RMP and a group who happened upon the scene at Rock Patio in Lemaire. Several passengers of high berth were aboard, leading the RMP to suspect that the perpetrators were planning to abduct them and demand ransom. Ladies Who Labor, Episode 3. In this installment of the popular series, we have the pleasure of introducing Edel, the proprietress of Nos Rest Lodge in North Lemaire. This young noblewoman has taken up her position partly as a learning experience, but personal interest also plays a role. Many miners and military personnel are passing through the area lately, and by stopping by my lodge, I take pride in offering them my spin on fresh local cuisine, as she told us. Edel was the head of the gardening club in her student years and is a whiz at growing not only flowers but vegetables too. Between the proprietress's elegant manner and her healthy, scrumptious dishes, chock full of local produce, Nos Rest Lodge is a refreshing oasis amidst the craggy mountain trails that surround it. Meldia Antique Shop, offering antiques of all kinds, including clock lamps and Rosenberg dolls. Installment payments plans available. Come see us during your next trip to Crossbell, or else. So it is interesting, though, that it's Dunan and not Chloe going to the conference. I mean, of course, I'm holding out some copium that Chloe will show up during this upcoming musée thing, in some form or fashion. Gramps would always get mad at me and say I need to be stronger. That's why I have to do sword training with a wooden stick. I want to help the sheep. What? The boy who fights for the sheep. When the sheep had no other heroes to turn to, there was always, Light. Coming here, I can remember what happened 17 years ago like it was yesterday. Heard screams coming from the mansion, ran as fast as I could, but I was too late. If only I'd noticed sooner, but there was no point in dwelling on what had already happened. No amount of regret is going to change the past. You want to let me read the thing? Thought maybe it would have something new with the flower there. Now it said you said the same thing, right? Or it didn't say it was new? It could just be because nobody's in here. Yeah, nobody's in here. Even in remote places like Ulster, requisition is being carried out without exception. The mayor himself is going from house to house, urging people to provide goods and material. I've been going with him, trying to calm him down so he can see reason, but nothing's come of it. We'll probably try and finish Ulster and then maybe do a side quest. Jarnock was a vendor here. He also left because of the draft. I want to see him off as well, even though he's always been so cheerful and gentle. He set off with a very courageous air. I didn't notice the changes in everyone, but I'm still having issues with it emotionally. What even are our quests again? In Aaron Village and Parm. Wait, can we go to Parm? Oh, is there anything new in Parm, I guess I should say? No. Well, that's not Parm. Where the hell is Parm? There's Parm. Yeah, we'll probably do the Parm quest then. Once we wrap up things here. We have a grandson, Lot. He's such a handful. He's always anxious around strangers, and he can be a real crybaby sometimes. As a proper son of Erebonian, I feel nothing but shame. I just hope he manages to grow up into something powerful and respectable, like our mayor. The way things are, I can't say I see that personality of his getting fixed anytime soon. Also, the kid really likes sheep, like more than any kid should. I'm worried. Lot's parents, my son and his wife, live in Oregon now. They moved there for work. Despite how our grandson's suffering through such loneliness, that husband of mine is ever so strict. My poor Lot always cries to my side whenever he gets yelled at or scolded. Well, I don't know if I can slap the dude upside the head. Whenever Lot's feeling really down, I find just the right picture book to bring to him. He's thrilled each and every time, especially if I borrow a story. It's from Tilia. And you poisonous coffee. I mean, not like deathly poison? Maybe? Oh, do you want a duel? You do want a duel. Alright, but don't expect to beat me. Okay. I've never tried to just duel before talking to them, before they introduce it. Wait, have we already dueled you, actually? I think we have. Maybe? Well, hey, Blanc and I were just swapping book. Oh, you're giving me a book. Yeah, so we've already done you Advantage Masters. Film a wait behind 3 and 9 this time. Have you heard of it? It's rocketing up the charts like no other. If you guys have the time, you should definitely check it out. I can tell this book's been well loved. Thank you, Talia. We'll take good care of it. Blanc also loves to read. We also try telling each other recommendations. Sharing something you've written with another person is always a little scary, but advice from others can be so helpful. Okay, because normally I thought it didn't let you challenge them before you talk to them. I feel like there have been a couple times where it lets you challenge them before they introduce it, but I don't know, I could just be misremembering. Tilly and I are practically sisters. We're great friends. She's letting me read the novel that she's writing. It's so exciting. She's always wanted to be an author. I feel so special being the first one to get to read it. She doesn't know. She doesn't know that we got to read it like a long time ago. Blanc also loves reading. We're always telling each other our recommendations. Sharing something you've written with another person is a little scary, but advice from others can be so helpful. Why does she keep doing that? Stop that. I mean, it looks like she's like mad. Steinrose is our specialty wine, but Ulster's blessed to have a great selection of quality brandies too. We send some fine products to the local tavern, the kind you can really savor. Mirio's been talking about coming up with a new brand someday, one of all our own. But I don't think we can really plan for much at all until Dad comes back. When I think about what our dad went through to set this place up, I get really proud of him. Distilleries don't run themselves, you know. I guess you never really notice how amazing your parents are until you're separated from them. Those grapes this year were great. I wanted to get started as soon as possible in the distilling process, but the mayor said we need to cooperate with the government. They can take what they want, so we'll have less to work with than usual. It's a real shame. I have so much I want to try it, if I only had the chance. These grapes are excellent quality, so I was hoping to produce some extraordinary Steinrose. Even the Harvest Festival's been put on hold now. It's not the easiest time for Ulster. It's so easy to become discouraged. You can't become discouraged. You listen to the background music around here? It's impossible to be sad. I mean, it's a melancholy theme, but you know, it's not a sad theme. Mayor Matham, can you give me a pep talk or something? I want to serve as a technician for the nation and for Prince Oliver. Strange world that we're living in, one where all that can be decided with a single stroke of a pen. And it is. Well, we also have a role to play in overcoming this evil. No doubt Prince Oliver would be proud of the people of Ulster. Damn right he would. Alright, guess I'll go have my fill of some good old Ulster liquor tonight. Nothing better than that to get fired up after all. We also have our role to play in overcoming this evil. No doubt Prince Oliver. The only thing evil you need to overcome is that fucking haircut, dude. Like, just go full bald, weirdo. Gasco stops by often, so for the longest time we've been able to get together and chat. We discuss the trials and joys of fatherhood quite a lot, seeing as we both have daughters. And he might get mad at me about his drinking, but all in all, he's a sweet man. Got a warm heart. His bottomless love for Steinrose now, that's a different topic entirely. Sandy's left at last then. She's never wanted to do anything worrisome before. She's all we got, you know. As an instructor, I do think that Sandy's ability to adapt quickly to things is something that makes her very reliable. Whatever her reasons are, I'm sure they're worth trusting. You're right. She's just trying to do right by our country any way she can. I'm going to take your suggestion and I'll trust in her decision. I mean, worst case scenario, she gets arrested and tried for treason. No big deal. Okay, well, I guess that's everything. I talked to everybody down here? Okay, you're all just animals. I talked to you? The mayor's always urging us. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's head over to Parm. I don't remember where it said to go in Parm. I think the inn, probably. Yeah, the inn. Alright, I think I talked about all the residents. They look busy with something, we shouldn't interrupt. You got anything to give me for fishing? No? Oh yeah, I remember. You're the Luna guy and your family's missing? Helena, Luna, Claire, where are you? I've been waiting and waiting. They couldn't have gone to the wrong place, could they? We were to meet at their favorite inn. Pardon me, we're about here to about... Kurt Vander would like to try again. Pardon me, we're here about your request for help. Ah, excellent. Wait, were you not the kind students who once found my wife's lost wallet? I guess that might have been us. Well, anyway, would you help me find my family? I may be a bit time-consuming, if that's alright. Sure, why don't you tell us the whole story? No, where should I begin? Even we nobles have been rather busy lately with the current situation going on. I've been liquidating some of my assets to raise funds for the army. My wife's family's been doing the same. She returned to our father's estate to supervise liquidation. I've taken our daughter and our maid with her. I see now, you must be feeling lonely without them. I am, yes, it's only temporary. It's nothing compared to what families of the average soldier have to endure. Anyway, everything was more or less sorted. I thought the chance to meet up with them could be a break for us all, so I sent them this letter. So glad you're finally coming home. I'll meet you halfway so we can travel together from here. I'll see you at the inn that serves those pies you love so much in our favorite town to relax in. I've been waiting here, but there's been no sign of my wife or our daughter. They get lost on the way? Were they caught up in some incident? I'm so worried my stomach's in knots. I completely understand. Are you sure your wife knew this is where you were to meet? Absolutely, their chicken pies are unforgettable. Nothing extravagant, but the flavor was simply perfect. My wife and my daughter love them. That might be true, but your letter sounded really vague. Maybe your family went to a different place that also has good pies? We don't mean to be dismissive of your worries, but this does seem like the most likely explanation. That hadn't crossed my mind. I thought this was the only place it could possibly be, but... Well, you seem to be experts at this kind of thing. Please find my family. We will, I promise. Who else had good pies? I feel like we've... places that have had pies. That seems kind of familiar. Inn in their favorite town to relax in, and they like the pies. Well, this is probably a good place to start looking. Gotta be somewhere as quiet and peaceful as Parm, at least. Ulster and Milsante are likely candidates as well. Also the place on the road to Lemaire. But I guess that doesn't count as a town. The town has to have a great inn with pies. That's something to go on, at least. I mean, Edel doesn't serve pies. Milsante? Pies seem kind of familiar there. Ulster? They were not selling pies. I don't think. So let's try Milsante. I guess we could maybe look at our recipes. You know, we have an early pie recipe. Maybe we picked it up from one of the towns, no? Well, there's a fish pie. That's in Raquel. Does that count? Possibly. But it's saying it's here, so. Goza told me before about the legend of Lake Gala. The water in the lake is cleansed with mana. It reflects a person's true nature. Perhaps there's some connection with the mysterious ruins that appeared on the byroad about a month ago? Think that could have anything to do with this galley? The plot thickens. I went to Reich's to hang out today, but he left out that way and threw something. Thought he dropped it, so I went to pick it up for him. I got my draft card. I'll be leaving Milsante. We have fewer and fewer men in town. It's really putting a burden on those who leave behind. It's not as if I can refuse. Even Sydney's working hard at the military academy after all. The problem is, how am I going to tell Father? I just need to find a way to spit it out. Dad, so rich, I don't understand why you had to go to war. I always thought that as long as you had Mira, everything would be fine. That you wouldn't have to do anything you didn't want to. That's what Dad told me, but he lied. He did the right thing throwing away that book. I don't need anything from a liar. Well, I mean, if it's any small consolation in real life, it does mean you can do whatever you want. August 26th, sunny weather again, 23rd day of observation. Galley hasn't come out, but a boy's inside on the terrace. I've been thinking about lately what Galley's voice might sound like. Is it squeaky? Maybe super gravelly? I can't wait to find out. Galley's noticed that I'm watching him. Can I get the book myself? Marine, is that you? Haven't seen you since our fishing competition way back when. How about that? You seem really different somehow. Oh, do you have like a hot fish tip? Hey guys, nice to see you again. Hold on, aren't you from the Crosswell branch of the Fisherman's Guild? And what are you doing so far from home? We travel across the Empire on an environmental survey. But we're really only at Lake Gala because Lake Lord gave us some juicy info. There's a guardian here. Oh, those beautiful black scales gleaming in the wave of those wakes. Or the wake of those waves. I'm so happy I got to see this before I go. I feel like I can find the courage to face the battlefield now. Why do you always look so fucking evil, man? Oh no. Yeah, Capon was drafted. After our last survey today, he's headed to the conscription office in Crossbell. Hey, the truth hasn't sucked in yet. It just doesn't feel real. But you know what? I figure a peaceful world where people can kick back and fish is something worth fighting for. But like, won't you be taking that peaceful world from the Calvardians? Don't they maybe also want to kick back and fish? I see. I don't act so gloomy. No, I'm no good with the serious stuff. We saw the fish on the bridge over the lake. Looks so dark and imposing, just what you'd expect in something called a guardian. If you got time, it's more than worth your while to go cast your line here and see how it goes. Cool, thanks for the tip. Maybe I'll take a look later. On the shadow of a huge fish. If you're free, it's more than worth your while. Coping. I know things are gonna be tough, but I believe in you. Your fishing and survival skills are top notch. You better make it back from the war in one piece. Thanks, Peter. I'll do my best. Take care for the rest of the investigation. We should probably buy some bait. Just a little bait. Training for the new soldiers gathered in the nearby Grenville has started in earnest. So they're gonna make me join them there? With the status I gained as a businessman, the mirror I saved are completely useless in this situation. My life is basically over. Just, you know, pay off them to give you like a non-combat role. War's about to start. It isn't only the conscripts who are anxious, someone's left behind as well. All he worries about is work and money. I really am at the limits of my patience. See if I care anymore. Oh, we should have talked to the actual dude we came in there for. Or the actual lady. Oh, hello. It's been some time since I was last in Erebonian. The records have brought many things to light that weren't previously visible. Seeds of chaos have begun to sprout. The various powers have begun to converge and enact their respective plans. The records. Now, the question is, what role should I play upon this stage? Okay, like, we get it. You're, like, fucking important. I intend on unraveling this massive knot into something more understandable, but the seeds of chaos have begun to sprout. The question is, what role should I play upon this stage? I mean, these are fish pies. Oh yeah, because we did get the fish pie from here. I forgot that quest, it was you got the fish pie from here and brought it back to Raquel. Yesterday evening, the Imperial Defense Force came to town. They marched in here like they owned the place, but they couldn't find what they were looking for, so they left immediately. It happened right after Sydney left town. It gave me a real fright. What is keeping my husband, Luna, and Eclair? I really want to eat this place's fish pie with the whole family. I think this could be... yeah, it might be one of Lord Quinn's family members. Oh, you think the maid went to a different pie place? Pardon me, let me ask you a question. I heard explain they were searching for members of Lord Quinn's family. You, my husband is waiting in Parm? I mean, I really love Parm, but did you forget about how we all talked about how Milsante and its beautiful scenery is the best? Hasn't even said this inn is the best because it'll fix up the fish pie using the fish we catch as a family. Can't believe it. He just says whatever comes to his mind. I can't say I didn't expect this. I think they've completely misunderstood where they were supposed to be meeting one another. Is that why Luna and Claire aren't here too? Hey, you mentioned it. Your daughter and the maid aren't here with you, huh? Yeah, there was some luggage I wanted to sort out, so they left before I did. That's what happened. They may have gone to the wrong town as well. Somewhere else. I can't think of anywhere else they could be. This is Luna we're talking about, so it's entirely possible that she completely ignored the town part of the directions. Okay, so they're at the lodge. In that case, we'll continue to look for them. Thank you for your help. This is Luna we're talking about, so it's entirely possible she completely ignored the town part of the directions. This is the only place I can think of. I don't know where it is. There we go. Didn't they mention something about the lodge? No? Oh, you're just on the second floor now? Ah. What's taking Mother and Father so long? Don't they know how long it's been since we've all been together as a family? Lady Luna, are you sure we're in the right place? Master Quinn's letter told us to meet at the inn that serves those pies you love in our favorite town to go and relax. Of course I'm sure. Besides, there's only inn in this town. This is the only inn in town. And the pie they serve at this lodge is some of the best I've ever tasted. That's Lord Quinn's daughter and maid right there, isn't it? Sorry to interrupt, but we might be able to help you out. Una explained. Father's actually waiting at the inn in Parm? I guess the chicken pot pie they have there is pretty tasty. I knew this couldn't have been where he meant. Sorry for putting you through all this trouble. Have you found Mother someplace else already? Yup, we're in at her in Milsante at the White Birch Inn. I knew it. That place is the best fish pie in all of Lemaire. Their menu could give this place a real run for its money. But I'd still rather have the walnut pies here any day. Can you people pick some food that's good? I mean, chicken, like, those are like the 3 worst pies. I'll say it. Hot take. I had to hear it in any case. Let's get over you two back to Lord Quinn over in Parm. I mean, of the 3, if you were to force me to eat them, I would probably do chicken pot pie, then fish pie, then walnut pie. But I hate, like, pretty much all nuts, but especially walnuts. Bleh. Oh, Helena, Luna, Claire! I was so worried about you. I figured you got lost or that something happened to you. I was still shaking from the nerves. Father, I had no idea. Sorry for worrying you so much. Entirely my fault, sir. I should have been the one taking the lead. Dear, I'm so sorry I made you worry. To think that we end up causing you so much stress. There's nothing to forgive, my love. I'm just so relieved to see you. As I am to see you, but I really have to tell you this, dear. The description you gave us, favorite town and those pies you love so much, anyone would think it was the White Birch Inn at Milsante. It was you who went to the wrong place, not us. What are you saying? I obviously meant the White Footpath Tavern and Inn in Parm. I thought you meant the Nosa Rest Lodge. Miss, each location we visited on your family trip was a most wonderful place. Claire's right. It's just as Claire says, isn't it? When it comes down to it, every place we visited could be a contender for favorite, couldn't they? I suppose. Once this war is over, we should travel together again. Let's continue making precious memories as a family. We'll discover more and more places we like as well, okay? What a wonderful idea. I can't wait. I'd be honored if I could accompany you all. Thank you so much for finding my family. Without your help, it might have taken days or even weeks before we were reunited. I'm in your debt. It was our pleasure. I can't imagine how terrible it is to be separated from your loved ones. I'm just glad we were able to be of assistance. Hope you always get along as well as you do now. Impenetrable shield? No, I refuse. Are the stats any good? I mean, stats are pretty good. And I mean, Lacrest for free is something. I don't really care about Adamantine Shield. Or, I mean, Earth Pulse is... it's good. Definitely. I mean, I guess we could equip it just for the stats. And it does the same thing, basically. All things aside, it's wonderful to see them getting along so well. It's a pleasure working as their maid. Chicken pies, fish pies. I like sweet pies a lot more. I really got a walnut pie, but they're not sweet. Looks like she's not going to back down. I mean, they're not, I mean, you know, just get a freaking fruit pie. They're much better. This place is unrivaled when it comes to chicken pies, but personally, I prefer Milsante's fish pies. Still, my husband made a good choice picking this as the meetup spot. And last, I'm reunited with my family. I can never thank you enough for what you've done for me. I will say, though, I am starving, so, I mean, I'd eat any sort of pie right now. I guess we'll do Milsante, because it's got less people to talk to. Bridget, Instructor Mary, I think we'd run into you here. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Class 7, what a pleasant surprise. Bridget and I were just catching each other up on what we've been able to learn here recently. You got phones, don't you? Now I'm curious. Bridget, how's Alan been doing since, basically the same. Actually, no, I'd say he's gotten worse. He put in a request for a transfer. He wants to leave the 4th Division and go right to the front lines. Bridget, I'm sorry, I really didn't mean to worry you. Alan's situation is distressing, but for now I'll just have to try and bring him around. Didn't they say the 4th Division was getting sent to the front lines as punishment? Or like they would probably be sent to the front lines as punishment for what they did? For losing, They had the princess, right? They had Princess and someone else? Tita. Alan's situation is distressing, but for now I just have to try and bring him around. On a brighter note, I have some hope-inspiring info to share. You might even be able to use it to help the students of the main campus. Thank you, Bridget. I'm sure Alan will come around. Deep down, he knows how you feel. Try and stay strong. You're right, I can't give up yet. Apparently she's got her hands on some useful intel. This stuff about Alan sounds worrying, but we'll just have to leave him to Bridget for now. Seeing Bridget pitching in when she already has so much on her plate has inspired me. I'm gonna keep up my job as an instructor no matter what my father says. I want to be there for all the main campus students and give them the guidance they need to get through this. I haven't told Alan that I've been working with everyone from Thor's yet. Alan's a Thor's alum too, so I don't know why he's acting so strange. But I'm going to do what I think is right and see things through to the very end. If you have any problems, just speak to me. As long as Alan doesn't help me make me help him fight a combat shell again, he can do whatever the hell he wants. There weren't any clues on my sister in Grenville. My sister got on a military airship and then we suddenly lost contact. I know it's not all that unusual, but I'm still worried. I think we've met this person somewhere before. But if it's something to do with the military, maybe we shouldn't get involved right now. Dad and Mom are so worried. The way things are in the capital, I haven't been able to get in contact with my sister's friends either. No point in grumbling. I just need to get one good clue. Who are you again? I honestly can't remember. People with students who had family in Heimdall. Because I'm thinking you're a branch campus relative. I'm trying to remember. Wayne lived there. He had his sister. I can't think of anyone else. But it said they got on a military airship. Which, I mean, makes me think, I mean, my initial thought was to the two, the pilot chicks from CS1 and 2, or, they weren't pilot chicks at the time, but they are now. Asked Diana if she would let me handle doing inventory, and she agreed to do it. I've gotten used to the register, and learning a new job is really fun. Diana's been really tired lately. I hope I can take some of the burden off of her, even if it's only a little bit. Arch got some new work from Diana, apparently. Compared to me, my sister's way more outgoing. I bet she just turned up and asked for something to do. Diana seems to appreciate the help, though. I'm a sad excuse for a brother and an adult, but I don't know how to change. Bro, don't say that, man. You're gonna hit me too hard. Hitting too close to home there, buddy boy. Okay, nothing there. Where is Diana? I mean, I guess there's just the chapel left, right? Was the chapel in the private home? Diana doesn't really talk about herself much. Every now and then I catch this dark expression on her face, as if she feels guilty about something. I mean, she should. Something must have happened in her life before she came to town. Maybe one day she might open up to me about it. Every now and then I can see Diana weighed down with terrible guilt over something. I see Diana in the chapel rather often. She always has this fervor about her, and her eyes are deep with repentance. She must be carrying a heavy burden. Perhaps Father Gettle will know a little more about her circumstances. Being here as you feel closer to Adios, I know she can hear my prayers. I pray that she'll watch over those important to me, regardless of their position or nationality. Forgive me for rambling to you out of the blue. She really reminds me of someone. Don't you think so too, Outside? This is the first time I've met her, but you're right. There's a familiar air about her. Field Defense Force came on patrol last night. I have no reason to believe anything is seriously amiss, but please look after yourselves. Oh yeah, the private home. I was like, there's somewhere else I needed to go. And then we're done. I do like how it's called private home as we barge in. Not so private anymore, is it, lady? Ration distribution has started even in Milsante now. They only hand out some select foods, but things should be easier to get a hold of now. They've requisitioned so much lately. Tonight I'm going to make the most of these new rations and whip up a delicious meat curry. Meat curry, oh boy. I'd take that over a walnut pie any day. Hey, we can go do the fishing. Let's go have a little, we got a little prescription for a little fishing. Anything over on the other side? Here's that trial chest, but we'll do that later. And we're only 47 minutes in. I feel like I've been recording for like 2 hours.
This spot seems excellent for fishing.
Or you can blast them with magic power. That's how Tio fishes. Tio's a dynamite fisher.
Got a bite.
That was so freaking early. What the hell is wrong with you?
There. Got a bite. Nice.
Oh my god, he's a whopper. Oh god, I kind of let go a little too early.
Wow, this is a rare one.
Oh my god. This is that Guardian Peter told me about. Guess I should report in just in case. Report the catch to Peter. Ah, it's a large black perch in Australia then. Hooking that beast was taking a lot of skill. Yeah, sure. Right, this kind of fish doesn't swim along every other day. Even the guild's master fishers would have trouble bagging one of these babies. You're practically a divine angler now. Haven't we even made a divine angler like 8 times in the series? Nah, I just got lucky, that's all. No need to be so humble. We're really gonna have to step up our game now. Drop by when you get a chance. I'll have your award waiting. Thanks. Getting a Trails protagonist to stop being so fucking humble all the time? Basically impossible. You'd have a better catch, or better chance catching Golly with a shoestring than that. Guess let's see what we can trade it in for. You're not who I want. Ooh, a free deep osher. Pretty good, pretty good. I mean, 400 defensive stats, kind of a lot. And honestly, it's probably still one of the best all around, like one of the better like stat-based defensive accessories, just because you kind of always want to need one, because Grail Lockets don't cover stat down, and tons of enemies use stat down. Especially like in later into the game, right? I remember like basically every single fight you had to have like Grail Lockets and that / yellow emblems on, just because everything statted you down all the time. And stat down's even worse, or like, not really, trying to think what's the better word to phrase it. Getting statted down is like a bigger deal in this game now, since you can't just negate them with buffs, or you know, equal them out. I don't know, we're at 50 minutes? I guess we could talk to a few people in the Merkaba? Or we could not. Okay, there we go. I got a little spooked.
Here to make a report. Great work, everyone! Best of luck on your next...
Oh yeah, I saw the thing we got, that accessory. It's kind of like ass. I mean, this one isn't very good, but at least it's something. This is actual garbage. Don't talk to me. Anybody want to play Vantage Masters? Yeah, that'd be a good way to kill some time. Celine, how do you play the cards? You ain't got no thumbs. Celine, you ain't got no thumbs. This ship has gotten so noisy with all these humans running around. I'd like to think of it as more lively. I do have to admit, it is getting a little cramped around here. Finding a place to relax with all these people on board is going to be tough. You know, we have to figure out where we stand after the meeting. I might be able to save my complaints till then. On another note, Rose keeps pushing me to start playing Vantage Masters, but like, how do you draw the card? Wouldn't you like, because you'd have to like get your like claws in it maybe, and you'd like damage or scratch the card. My Black Lotus! I guess if you're desperate for someone to play against, I could give it a try against you. Thanks, Celine, that's very kind of you. If you want. If we want, she says. What did we get last time? Oh yeah, it was the Shadow, which I don't think is very good. It's not even that it's bad, it's just that like, starting with 5 mana is such a massive advantage.
I guess I could teach you a thing or two.
Alright, we'll keep... I mean, I've never played Transmute. Maybe we'll try it. Oh my god. Okay, you didn't really play anything though, so... I mean, in theory, you just shoot us with a fireball and we die, but like, what if you didn't do that? I'm going to actually play under the assumption that you're not going to be a complete and total idiot, and you would just fireball us and kill us instantly. I don't think the AI would actually do that, but just in case. Okay, you're lucky. A quick copy of me, Celine? But like, you see, the thing is that you haven't played any cards. And like, I mean, I think magic crystals are like not bad, but like, maybe you shouldn't spend your entire turn or all your turns just playing magic crystals. You just banish the card back to my fucking hand, you little piece of garbage. I didn't know you could do that. You're not allowed to use new mechanics that I'm not aware of. Wait, does she literally not have any cards?
No way! You must have cheated.
Like, you don't have any cards to play? Celine?
I guess I could teach you a thing or two.
I mean, like, I get you're like going for like a spell bait, but you have to like play something so that you don't just die. I mean, it's all. I mean, I guess it like. I mean, I get what they're going for, but like, it doesn't seem very like good. That's my hot take. Cause you just like take too much damage and die. I don't even know what you played there, if I'm being honest. I guess it was probably like a healer or something. I mean, if we draw our wind boy, you just dead. You don't live.
No way!
I mean, you came kind of close,
must have
honestly.
cheated.
You would have maybe killed us next turn. I will dual Ash as well. Really starting to shape up. Looking forward to seeing what you do with yourself in the future. Still too much of a hothead though. Wish if you wanted to be a bracer, you'd have to mill it to at least agate levels. Yeah, it's a big F. As your teacher, I have an interest in your future too, Ash. My future? Take a look at your own damn future. Part of your job is to be advising us, and I mean, all the branch campus about our careers, right? You ain't go ditching us halfway though. Ash, you know what? You're right. Yeah, she came with some good advice for once. Miracles do happen. Are you done? You else want to take a shot at me? Kurt Vander would like to take a shot. I was hoping to sit quietly and read. Yeah, sure. So here you play Palm Party. When I can, yeah? Want a game or two? Sure, don't think I'm gonna get any peace and quiet to read anyway. I'll take you on a Palm Party advantage match, whatever you feel like losing at. Alright, that's fucking, those are fighting words. We'll do Palm Party first. As soon as I figure out how to play Palm Party, you're toasted.
Bring it on!
That's not how we wanted it to go. I mean, actually, that is how we wanted it to go. Of course, me being possibly the greatest to have ever done it, understands how you palm. No one can palm as good as me. I need a bluebee? Hello? Calling all bluebees? Why? How does he have so many fucking points? What the hell? I thought I was doing pretty good. Nah, you're fine. You can't kill me. You don't fucking surf, man. Okay, that's not really where that was supposed to go. I'll be honest. It was not where that was supposed to go. That's where that was supposed to go, then a green bee. Okay, you're not really that close to being dead. I don't really want to blow it. Okay, that should kill you. Did you put in the middle? You went in the middle? I really expected you to die, my dude. I mean, as long as we just, like, keep our middle under control, we're fine. We're fine. That's not really where you want that.
You didn't stand a chance.
How did he not fucking die? Like, we hit him with a 700, and then he didn't lose any HP. I don't fucking buy it. Ash probably installed a friggin' Game Shark. Little asshole. You know he'd be the type. If anyone would install some cheat codes and then, like, pretend he beat you legitimately, it would definitely be Ash. I feel like we were doing, like, actually this is all garbage. Get it out of here. I mean, it's all according to my master plan. Didn't mean to do it like that. You weren't supposed to go there? My dude, you were not supposed to go there? That's also not really the best place to put that. Nah. You got nothing. What are you talking about? His fucking computer brain.
Bring it on.
I mean, like, we really should have won that first one. I don't know why we didn't. No, you gotta win, Rin. Because if you lose again, people will make fun of me, and then I'll never palm again. I'll be like, nah, fuck it, you ruined it. Oh God.
You didn't stand a chance.
Oh my God. I was just kind of like zoned out for a second and was holding down. And then his computer brain activated instant kill protocol EXE. I'm really very guilty of not looking at what's coming next. Because, like, I'm trying to, like, still think of stuff to say while doing this. And so, like, my mind isn't fully focused. Even when I'm not actually saying words. And then I get distracted looking at the things exploding and not what's coming next. And then I don't put things in the right spot, or sometimes I do put things in the right spot, but like I flip them when I'm not supposed to. Sir, you didn't flip. You were supposed to have flipped it. By God, he's not flipped it. I've got no colorless palms. I got no colorless palms.
You didn't stand a chance.
Mine didn't do anything.
Bring it on.
I mean, we just didn't get any colorless palms. There's nothing else to it aside from that. No one could have won that. It was literally unwinnable. Please give me a green. And another one. And another one. How does he have so many fucking points? Like, they don't even drop that fast. Yeah, get wrecked, nerd. But, like, I needed a yellow. How dare you come to me on the day of my palm and then do not provide me with the yellow that I needed? Or the green? Like, how does he have so many fucking points? You activated my trap card known as I'm fucking dead? You fool. He's the greatest that's ever fucking done it?
What, for real?
I only won that time because his computer brain didn't pop his S-Craft at the exact moment we entered into lethal territory. Alright, we'll call it here. I mean, I do enjoy I enjoy Palm more than Vantage Masters, honestly. If I'm being completely and totally honest, because Vantage Masters is like fucking snooze fest half the time. I mean, I enjoy it. I think it's well done, but it is a little boring because you only ever lose if you make like massive mistakes. Whereas that, it's a bit more of like a... There's more to it, like skill-wise. But yeah, I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.